welcome back. You're listening to Part 2, where we talk about real-life topics in slow, clear, and thoughtful English. I'm Leo, your messy host, and I'm Gwen, your informative host. I have something to tell you and our listeners. What's that? Last weekend, I missed my bus, then it started raining. That's lucky. Yeah, and then I finally got into a taxi. The driver said, "Bad day, huh?" I almost said yes, but then I thought, wait, is it really a bad day or just a bad 5 minutes? That's such a real question because sometimes we let one tiny moment decide everything. Like one slow morning becomes today is ruined. But maybe it's not the day, maybe it's the way we see the day. Exactly. The moment the taxi stayed with me, it made me think, what if one small thought can change how we speak, how we act, and how we connect? Just so deep today. And yeah, that's why we're diving into today. Positive thinking. Not just smile and be happy, but real grounded mindset. The kind that helps you listen better, speak more clearly, learn faster, and even forgive yourself. So here's something to think about. Have you ever lost a chance to make a friend or quit something halfway just because a little negative thought said you're not good enough? If yes, we've got you. Let's break the myth about positive thinking and see what it can really do. So, we just said that one thought can change how we see the day, but what about how we see other people? I like the question because positive thinking isn't just something that helps you. It also changes the way you speak, listen, and connect with the people around you. I mean, we all know that one person who always sees the worst in every story, right? Yeah, like you tell them, I got a new job, and they say, but it sounds stressful. Or you say, I start learning English, and they say, that's hard, you sure you can do it? The kind of thinking can make people close up, but a positive mindset opens the door. So let's talk about positive communication. What is it really? At its heart, it's about listening to understand, not to reply. It's about creating a space. It's about creating a space where the other person feels safe, not judged. This Harry I read about. Wait, Gwen, help me with the name. You mean the Boredom and Build therapy? You mean the Boredom and Build? That's the one. Barbara Fredrickson, right? Yep. Back in 2001, she found that positive emotion help people expand their social awareness. This means when you're feeling good, even just a little, your brain becomes more open, you notice more, you connect more easily, you listen more deeply. That's so true. Like when I'm in a good mood, I'm actually interested in people's stories, but when I'm grumpy, even my best friend's day sounds boring. Exactly. And when you approach a conversation with a positive mindset, here's what changes. Listen without jumping to judgment. You look for the good in what they're saying. Yeah, you're not just hearing words, you're hearing the feeling behind them. I see that shift of thinking a lot in my students. This one girl, very quiet, barely spoke English for weeks. Her grammar was all over the place. Her voice was shaky, but instead of correcting her right away, I said that was really clear. You didn't correct her. Not then. I focused on what she did well, and her face completely changed. She smiled surprised, like, wait, that was okay? Oh, that's sweet. Did she speak more after that? A lot more. Not because her English magically improved, but because she felt safe enough to try. Cool. People don't open up when they're scared. Man, now I feel bad about laughing when my friend said, I have hungry last week. Leo. I said it was adorable. That's kind of encouragement, right? I'll let it slide, just this once. Okay, so now we will move on the pion effect. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever done something better than you expect just because someone believed in you? Yes, I have, and that's why sometimes that belief feels stronger than my own. Same, I once joined a singing contest. in high school because my friends said, "You're actually not that bad." I didn't win, but I hit a high score, a high note I've never reached before. Power of belief, baby. That is such a perfect example, and it connects directly to something called the Payan effect. Sound like a Greek status or something? You're not wrong. It's named after a myth where a sculptor fell in love with a status he made and it comes to life. But in psychology, it means this. When someone believes you were success, you're more likely to succeed. Just someone expecting good things from you can actually make you perform better. Exactly, it's not magic, it's mindset. Amazing. I once had a classmate, super quiet, always looked nervous. One day the teacher said, "I know you have got ideas. I'm looking forward to hearing them." The guy looked shocked, but later the week he gave this amazing short speech like he lit up. That's the Payan effect in real life, especially in learning. I had students too. She used to say I'm bad at English. I told her, "I see a great communicator in you. You just haven't practiced enough yet." And slowly, she started believing in it. By the end of the course, she was leading a small group discussion. From "I'm bad at English" to "I'll take the lead." That's transformation. And all it took was someone seeing her differently and helping her to see herself differently, too. That's the heart of this idea. When we believe in others and ourselves, we raise the bar and give people a reason to reach for it. So if you're listening right now and thinking, "I'm not good at English," maybe try changing that thought too. "I'm getting better at English," because honestly, you probably are. Yes, and even if you're not perfect yet, that belief will move you forward. So, Payan was onto something. If you build the right mindset, everything around you starts to change. Nestle said, "Leo, you must be a poet after all. Tell you I'm a star. Respect me." So here's a story I've never told publicly. I once went on a first date and spilled coffee all over my shirt. White shirt, hot coffee, big brown splash right at the start. No, that's the worst. I froze. In my head, I was screaming, "You idiot! You ruined everything." I wanted to disappear under the table. What happened next? The girl said, "Hey, it's okay, it's happened." But my brain didn't hear that. It was too busy attacking me. "She thinks you're a mess. You always ruin good things. The user playlist, you know." Oh, I know. That's exactly when mindfulness becomes important. It's not about pretending you're fine. It's about pausing and noticing what's really going on. Like asking, "Am I really a mess or just a guy who spilled some coffee?" Yes, mindfulness is just naming what you feel about judgment. I'm embarrassment. I am embarrassed. I feel awkward. That's not weakness. That's awareness. So I went to the restroom, looked in the mirror, and instead of panicking more, I took a breath. I literally said out loud, "Okay, this is not the end of the world. That's already a win." And then I did something I've never done before. I smiled at myself. I thought, "Hey, you care enough to show up. You're trying." And really, I felt better. That's a real example of mindful gratitude. You didn't deny your embarrassment. You just gave yourself space to be kind to it. Gratitude doesn't mean saying everything is great. It means saying, even in this mess, something good is still here. Like, "At least coffee was good." Alright. What happened? She made a joke about it. I laughed. We talked about embarrassing moments for the rest of the day. It turned out better than if everything had gone perfect.